Hello everyone, welcome to the December 6th, 2015 edition of the Astrology News Report. I'm your intrepid host, Ron Berger. So, let's take a look at the upcoming planetary patterns and predictions. What's on the celestial agenda for this coming week, December 6th to December 13th and beyond. This week, the Mars-Uranus opposition, which was already functional through last week, now becomes exact. Because it is coming to the end of its current retrograde phase, Uranus is now stationary at 22 degrees Pisces. Stationary planets are extra strong, meaning that the Uranus potential for creating sudden, unexpected events is intensified. This week, Mars, planet of action and force, advances to 22 degrees Virgo, putting the two planets in exact opposition and thus powerfully influencing each other. This is a problematic combination, prone to violent events, such as volcanoes, two of which erupted last week. Note, too, that Uranus is in the water sign Pisces, signifying a high likelihood for surprising events connected with the water element. Case in point, the catastrophic floods now affecting southern India. Uranus is the planet of freedom, and therefore stands for rebels. Mars is the significator of attack, anger, and combat. Therefore, an energy pattern signifying rebellion, terrorist attacks, suicide bombers, and so forth. Already there have been a number of examples, such as the mass shooting last week in San Bernardino, the suicide bombings in Chad. Mars's quality of violence, combined with the Uranus signification of sudden events, is a top-notch pattern for accidents, such as the oil rig fire in the Caspian Sea. The energy pattern reaches a peak when the two planets are exactly opposite this week. Finally, on December 23rd, when Mars changes signs and enters Libra, the potential for these types of events will abate. On Friday, December 11th, we have a new moon, which will be at 24 degrees Scorpio. Note that Scorpio is a sign ruled by Mars. Therefore, this new moon will serve to increase the energy of the Mars-Uranus opposition. Also, the new moon is associated with Saturn, the planet of harsh realities. In the Hindu calendar, this lunation is the lunar month of Margasiras, named for Margashira, the lunar sign of the full moon, which will be on December 25th, Christmas. Except that, this year, the full moon does not fall in Margashira, but rather in the following lunar sign, which is Ardra. Thus, the energy of the lunar month has more of the character of Ardra, a sign associated with Rudra, the god of storms and rage. Rudra is not a happy camper. Mercury is now in Sagittarius, the planet of rational thinking, reasons, and explanations, will be in the sign of personal beliefs for 3 weeks, until Christmas, December 25th. This combination is prone to self-righteous thinking, in other words, not so good for compromise and agreement. Meanwhile, the planet of compromise and agreement, Venus, is still suffering from Papakatari Yoga, that is, being flanked by malefic planets, also until December 25th. Adding this to the Mars-Uranus opposition and the quality of the new lunar month, we can see that the weeks leading up to Christmas have an energy pattern which is not so much in the spirit of holiday cheer, harmony, and the acceptance of others. Okay, that's it for this week's look at what's happening in the zodiac. Thanks for visiting astrologynewsreport.com. I'll be posting updates during the week on Twitter at Astro News Report.